My name is Justin Lasasso, and I am the Vice Principal of Samuel S. Yellin School. On behalf of the Stratford Board of Education, administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to welcome everyone to our 2021 8th grade graduation. Before our ceremony begins, I just wanted to review some of our procedures for this evening. When the graduates are receiving their diplomas toward the end of the ceremony, all pictures must be taken from your seats. No person at any time is permitted to leave their seat and walk around to take pictures. This procedure is put in place so that students, parents, guardians, and relatives can hear their names being called without distraction, allowing them the respect they so rightfully deserve. At the conclusion of the graduation ceremony, graduates that received an award or certificate, please report to the table adjacent to the DJ. As a reminder, when exiting our school campus, please use the crosswalk if you are crossing Warwick Road. As a courtesy to everyone, please take this time to silence all cell phones and electronic devices. We will now proceed with our graduation ceremony. Thank you for coming and enjoy the evening. Major parts are coming up. Nice job.
So uplifting, wow. Wait for someone to sit down. It's not what to say. Maybe colorblind. Your cat.
I know we were just saying this is ridiculous.
Please stand and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Samuel S. Yellin class of 2021. My name is Michael Tully and I am the class of 2021 Student Council President. This year was unlike most other years. We all had to deal with the dreaded COVID-19 virus. We began this school year with having extremely small classes and attending in-person school only for half a week. We experienced one major shutdown this year during the holidays from November to January. We have finally been able to end the year by attending in-person learning all 5 days. It has been very challenging with the teachers having to move to various different classrooms, teach some students in person, and have to teach some students online. Our janitors always made sure to keep our school clean and sanitized. Our administration made sure each and every student had a working computer for online learning. I would like to especially thank all of the teachers, janitors, support staff, and administrators for working extremely hard to get the students to return back to school. Let's give them a round of applause for their efforts. The great civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. stated, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." I'm so proud of every single one of my fellow graduates for all the effort we have put into this school year. My peers and I have worked incredibly hard to get where we are today. Some students thrived in our remote setting, while others struggled. We relied on the support of each other, as well as our families, to provide us with the strength we needed to become successful. COVID not only made it difficult for all of us academically, but also socially and emotionally. Sports and activities were shut down and limited. Our normal social school gatherings, such as dances, pep rallies, and other school-sanctioned events, could not occur. Many students could not see their friends. Quarantine was a extremely difficult time for many people, and it is astonishing how we have started to overcome our challenge to return back to normal life. But these challenges will only strengthen our ability to overcome events like this in the future. With all these obstacles in our way, we still have made tremendous memories. Miss Phillips and Mr. Tompkinson were able to provide us with a memorable dinner dance. Miss McTagg was able to put together a production of Shrek the Musical. Mr. Kahn was able to put on a virtual winter concert and an in-person live concert with the students in band and choir. Miss Dennis held the inaugural National Junior Honor Society ceremony for those students inducted. Mr. Moore was kind enough to let the 8th grade have the Sinkball tournament that we had missed last year due to quarantine. Our Squire sports teams were able to resume their seasons. We were able to have both boys and girls soccer, boys and girls basketball, as well as a baseball and softball season. The coaches met the challenges of adapting to new rules and regulations due to COVID. Thank you to all for providing us students with a sense of normalcy that we hadn't had since March of last year. In addition to all the teachers, I would also like to appreciate the work of my fellow classmates. I would like to recognize my fellow student council members for their leadership and help in getting these activities for our class. When I call your name, please stand up. Jack Ciano, Secretary. Vaughn McVeigh, Treasurer. Jason Camardo, Vice President. Let's give them a round of applause for their help during the school year. We all have someone in our lives that we look up to, whether it's an athlete, a teacher, a scientist, or a historical figure. For me, it is my parents. My mom and dad have been there for me every step of the way. It is important to realize all our parents, grandparents, and guardians do for us. None of us would be here today if it weren't for them taking us to school, helping us with homework, and making sure we are the best person we can be. Parents play a very crucial role in our life, and we should always remember that. The basketball legend Kobe Bryant is quoted as saying, "My parents are my backbone. They're the only group that will support you if you score 0 or you score 40. Kobe Bryant is one of the best basketball players of all time, and if it weren't for his parents' support, who knows how his career would have been, and the same is for us and our parents. Our parents have provided us with unconditional love and support. We may not say enough, but thank you, and we love you. Let's give a round of applause for all those who have influenced our lives." When we walk off this stage tonight, it will be our last time any of us will attend Samuel S. Yellin School. Some students may be going to Sterling, and others will go to other high schools, but I will always remember the memories created at Yellin. I wish everyone the best as we all embark on a new journey. Oprah Winfrey states, "The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams." All of us have the potential to do whatever we choose in life. There are no barriers that prevent us from shooting to do the absolute greatest we can. By the time we all graduate, we will be the future educators, doctors, and CEOs. There is no doubt in my mind that we will all grow up to do things beyond our largest expectations. I would like to leave you all with a final inspirational quote that is fitting for these times from a great cinematic icon, Rocky Balboa. "The world is a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done." To my classmates, Don't let anything stand in your way of moving forward. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Good evening, Board of Education members, Mr. Atanasi, Mr. Ritchie, Mr. Lasasso, faculty, friends and family, but most importantly, the class of 2021. I am Paige Romanowski, the president of the Samuel S. Yellin chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. Founded in 1929, the purpose of our society is to encourage our members to follow the 5 pillars: character, citizenship, leadership, scholarship, and service. In order to be a member of the NJHS, one must maintain a 3.7 GPA in addition to volunteering 2 hours per marking period and avoiding any disciplinary markings. Students in the NJHS are asked to encourage others to follow the 5 pillars in order to make the community around us a better place. Although all 5 of the ideals we strive to uphold are important, leadership, service, and citizenship are central to our organization. As the late President John F. Kennedy once famously said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." Despite many challenges we faced this past year, our NJHS chapter was able to participate in the Stratford Moms Food Drive, the CHOP Virtual Toy Drive, St. Jude's Hospital Bingo Night, and the Tracy's Kids Art Fundraiser. The graduates wearing gold cords this evening are 2020-21 National Junior Honor Society members who have met all of their requirements. During the past year, we all were presented with a life-changing challenge. Within 1 week, we all had to adjust to a new way of life, one that revolved about remote learning and social distancing. In spite of these numerous modifications to our education, it only makes this day more special knowing that we overcame these obstacles. To all of my fellow 2021 graduates, I encourage you to follow what Steve Jobs once said. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner thoughts, and most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the principal of Samuel S. Yellin School, Mr. David Ritchie.
Thank you, Paige. Great job by Paige and Mike. Good evening, everyone. Mr. Atanasi, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Martin, Vice President of the Board of Education, Board of Education members, administration, faculty, staff, students, parents, family, friends, and community members. It is an honor and privilege to be here tonight as the principal of the Samuel S. Yellin School. Before I speak on behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to thank a couple of people. First, thank you to Mr. Kenny Presley and the entire maintenance custodial crew for setting up the field for graduation. It looks fantastic. Next, thank you to the parents and guardians for raising such a wonderful group of students. The love, caring, and passion you have for your children is absolutely genuine and extremely evident. It is your hard work and dedication to making certain that your child receives a quality education, participates in various activities and organizations, strives to be an overall good person as the main reasons their future success is inevitable. I would also like to thank the teachers for all their hard work and dedication you've given to this special group of young people sitting before you this evening. It is your personal touch, knowledge, love for children that allows you to be an extremely successful educator, as well as to ensure that these students are set up for success and feel a sense of accomplishment and belonging as they walk the halls and sit in your classrooms. The graduating class of 2021 is comprised of such a wonderful group of young people that will be extremely successful as they navigate through the ever-changing and difficult world we live in today. The students generally care about one another, enjoy being in each other's company, and are extremely proud when each succeeds. This has been a very unique school year, to say the least. One of our 8th grade themes this year was perseverance. As so appropriately defined, perseverance is the persistence in doing something despite its difficulty. What these students had to endure on a daily basis in order to succeed was simply unprecedented and remarkable. Each and every student worked hard to get this point, and it's their perseverance and positive attitude that will enable each and every one of these young people sitting in front of you today to be successful not only now, but in the future. They truly understand that a bend in the road is not the end of the road. They truly understand that hard work through adverse times will allow for wonderful and meaningful opportunities. They truly understand the big picture in life and will benefit from that approach and positive way of thinking. As this class moves on to high school and beyond, is the critical years of middle school that help shape core values such as work ethic, dedication, determination, perseverance, flexibility, and commitment to excellence. Each and every one of these students will be a huge success in any and all future endeavors because of the aforementioned qualities, attributes, and distinguished characteristics. I would like to leave the students with a couple of things to keep in mind and ponder as they move forward. I challenge each and every one of you to always be true to yourself, believe you can accomplish great things, never give up on your dreams, and always persevere. Do not count the days, make the days count. Never forget, be true, be bold, be blue and gold. Good luck, come back to visit, and know that you can always call Yellin home. Last but not least, always, and I mean always, remember to win the day. Congratulations to the class of 2021. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Vice President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Dawn Martin.
Good evening. On behalf of the Stratford Board of Education, I would like to congratulate the Yellin class of 2021 on their many accomplishments this year. Our students have lived through a worldwide pandemic that brought the country to a standstill. They witnessed and participated in our nation coming together to demand social justice. They have been and will continue to be challenged, tested, and pushed to their limits. Yet, they managed to face these challenges with passion, strength, grace, and resiliency. Remember, class of 2021, you are rewriting history, so please enjoy every moment. As you enter the next phase of your educational career, you will experience many successes and some failures. Celebrate your successes, but most importantly, embrace your failures and learn from them, as that will become a true test of your character. When you're faced with an obstacle, don't give up. Always endure and move forward. You've been forced to face and overcome many obstacles this year, and yet here you sit this evening with your classmates, your family, your friends, and you are the Yellin graduating class of 2021. Be proud. You definitely deserve all accolades tonight. To all of your teachers, I say thank you. Thank you for your commitment, your dedication, and your compassion to your students. You have helped these students acquire the tools they need to succeed in their journey to the next chapter of their life. And to the parents, family, and friends gathered here tonight, I say enjoy this moment and be proud, because this success would not be possible without all of your love and support. And in closing, to the class of 2021, sometime over the next few days, say thank you to your family, for they too have sacrificed to help you get here tonight. They have scrambled to figure out internet connections, Google Meets, and I'm sure, like me, have waited patiently for the arrival of Amazon boxes filled with last-minute supplies for projects that many of you have probably forgotten about. But if you ask them tonight what they would change, I'm sure every parent here would agree, absolutely nothing. So again, on behalf of the Stratford Board of Education, congratulations. We wish all of you the very best.
Thank you, Mrs. Martin. Great job. At this time, I'd like to present the award winners for the graduating class of 2021. Each award winner will stand to be recognized. The most outstanding student achievement excellence in English, sponsored by the Laurel Springs Board of Education. $50 check goes to Madison Lee. Most outstanding student achievement excellence in reading, sponsored by the Stratford Republican Club. $100 check goes to Kerry Kavanaugh. Most outstanding student achievement excellence in mathematics, sponsored by the Stratford Board of Education. $100 gift card goes to Elise Simpson. Most outstanding student achievement excellence in science, sponsored by Jefferson Health System. $50 gift card goes to Erin Branley. Most outstanding student achievement excellence in social studies and citizenship, sponsored by the Borough of Stratford. $50 gift card goes to Michael Tully. Most outstanding student achieving excellence in writing, receiving the Nick Dykert Memorial Award, sponsored by the Samuel S. Yellin School. $50 check goes to Davis Holloway. 4 students identified for their excellence in performing arts, receiving the Dr. Albert K. Brown Award, sponsored by the Stratford's Theater, Art, and Music Program supporters. $50 gift card goes to Cami Revatis, Logan Murphy, Olivia Sinnen, and Aiden Pierman. Two students identified for their excellence in music, receiving the Dr. Albert K. Brown Award, sponsored by Stratford's Theater, Art, and Music Program supporters. $50 gift card goes to Ireland K. Logan Murphy. Two students identified for achieving excellence in music, sponsored by the Yellin Music Boosters, in the amount of a $50 check goes to Kara Chestnut, Leonard Kajamat. Student that has demonstrated commendable progress during the school year, receiving the Commendable Progress Award, sponsored by Mrs. Schaefer, in the amount of a $50 gift card goes to Bright John. A male and female student who have enjoyed the challenge of math and have demonstrated progression in understanding mathematical concepts, receiving the Marie D. Dunbar Memorial Award, sponsored by Marie's Daughters, in the amount of a $100 check goes to Ireland K. Anthony Gugowski. A male and female student have demonstrated a strong aptitude for science, exhibits a true desire to continue their knowledge and appreciation of the science in their future studies, receiving the Stephen F. Meck Memorial Award, sponsored by Melvin and Liz Meck, in the amount of a $100 check goes to Amber Wilsey, Sebastian Geraldo. Stratford student is self-motivated and exhibits a high level of enthusiasm to challenge themselves and others to think outside the box. This student also takes on leadership role by being an active participant in class discussions. Receiving the Will Edelmeyer Memorial Award for Inquisitiveness, sponsored by the Stratford Education Association, in the amount of a $50 check goes to Noah Harker. A student has demonstrated character, integrity, courage, receiving the Stephanie Lynn Memorial Award, sponsored by the Stratford PTO, in the amount of a $50 Visa gift card goes to Tyler Hunsinger. A male and female student have displayed good character, dedication to school, work ethic, and integrity, receiving the James Camburn Memorial Character Award, sponsored by the Camburn family, in the amount of a $50 check goes to Jack Ciano, Liz Stevenson. A student is responsible, makes tough choices, stands up for what is right, and looks out for the underdog. Receiving the Lorraine Riley Memorial Award for Integrity, sponsored by Lorraine's Daughters, in the amount of a $100 check goes to Khalil Duckett. A male and female student have demonstrated excellent relationships with other students and their teachers, and have also accumulated 130 merits, receiving the Outstanding Citizens Award, sponsored by the Stratford Ambulance Association. $100 check goes to Nicole Bax, Corwin Gross. A male and female student have demonstrated service and spirit to the school, promotes positive values and high integrity, receiving the Sue Cardamone Memorial Award, sponsored by Project Graduation. $50 check goes to Dean Collins, Elise Simpson. A male and female student of excellence in community service, receiving the demonstrated Tom Buchanan Community Service Award, sponsored by the Laurel Springs Board of Education. In the amount of a $50 check goes to Allison Martinez, Jaden Gonzalez. A male and female student displayed acts of kindness and extraordinary compassion to their peers, receiving the Sailor Writer Memorial Award in the amount of a $50 check goes to Sarah Eustace, Yasir Albaz. Male and female student have demonstrated positive relationships and leadership skills, also accumulating 125 merits, receiving the Citizenship and Service to the School Award, sponsored by Tark Hill Soccer Club. In the amount of a $50 gift card goes to Madison Herrera, Travis Schmid. Two students have demonstrated a positive attitude and dedicated to serving the school and communities, sponsored by the Stratford Business and Civic Association. $50 check goes to Amber Wilsey, Jonathan Orlino. A male and female student residing in Stratford who have demonstrated honor, integrity, high ethics, and morals, sponsored by the Stratford Police Department and the PBAA. $125 check goes to Angelina Kuhn, Jeremy Hishka. National Junior Honor Society 5-Pillar Award. This award is given to the National Junior Honor Society member who has demonstrated outstanding achievements in scholarship, citizenship, character, leadership, and service. The NJHS 5-Pillar Award, sponsored by NJHS, $50 check and medal go to Paige Romanowski. A student that exhibits knowledge and strength in the area of mechanical and civil engineering. This student finds a deeper understanding in design challenges and the scientific method. This student made tremendous contributions to the first LEGO Lead Robotics, the NASA team, and the STEAM initiative sponsored by the Robotics Club. For their dedication, a $100 check goes to Paige Romanowski. A male and female student have demonstrated high academic achievement, team player, one who demonstrates good sportsmanship, and a member of the SAO receiving the Scholar Athlete Award sponsored by the Stratford Athletic Organization. $100 check goes to Antonio Troilo, Jason Camardo. Male and female student have demonstrated positive relationships with fellow classmates and teachers, demonstrating good sportsmanship, team play while accumulating 125 merits, and maintaining academic excellence, receiving the Citizenship and Athletic Award sponsored by the Yellin Athletic Booster Club. $50 check goes to Cami Rivedes, Patrick Carroll. A male and female student have demonstrated positive relationship with teachers and students, active and involved in athletics, student organizations, the fine arts, possess leadership qualities, and is worthy of scholarship, receiving the Best All-Around Students Award sponsored by the Stratford PTO. $50 gift card goes to Kara Chestnut Anthony Ortiz Torcia. A student who has demonstrated the skill to overcome adversity, receiving the Isabel Warner Award sponsored by the Stratford Education Association. $50 check goes to Matthew Strader. A male and female student have demonstrated overall improvement in grades, attitude, citizenship, and maintain 100 merits, receiving the Samuel S. Yellin Outstanding Progress Memorial Award sponsored by Stratford PTO. $50 gift card goes to Olivia Sinnen and Jonathan Nelson. A student who has demonstrated quality of work, commitment to excellence, and exceeds expectations and is English language learner, sponsored by the Samuel S. Yellin School, in the amount of $50 check goes to Brian Hernandez. The student who achieved the highest ranking scholastic average from Hynella, sponsored by the Hynella Board of Education, in the amount of a $100 gift card goes to Aaliyah Vale. The student who has achieved the second highest scholastic average from Laurel Springs, sponsored by the Borough of Laurel Springs, $25 check goes to Allison Martinez. Students who achieved the highest ranking scholastic average from Laurel Springs, sponsored by the Laurel Springs Borough. $50 check goes to Erin Brandley. These students will receive a certificate signed by the president for this accomplishment. I will present these students to you in alphabetical order. The graduates will stand and be recognized when their names are called. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Priya Abrams, Nicole Bax, Stephen Brock, John Crawford, Khalil Duckett, Kelsey Ensign, Macy Fox, Vinnie Frank, Nakia Gibson, Sebastian Araldo, Jaden Gonzalez, David Granada, Corwin Gross, Noah Harker, Travis Heller, Brian Hernandez. Good performance over an extended period of time. To be eligible for this award, student must have a 3.5 average after 1.5 years of middle school academics or teacher recommendations. These students will receive a certificate signed by the president and a pin for this accomplishment. Again, I will read these names in alphabetical order. Standing before you, a large number of students who we are proud of. They have worked extremely hard. Please, one more round of applause. Thank you. Perfect attendance. As educators, we know there's a powerful link between daily school attendance, student performance, graduation, and habits in the workplace. We also know that the amount of time actually spent in school year. They will receive a certificate of achievement. Carol, Kerry, Kavanaugh. Pause. To present the class 2000.
Thank you, and the Stratford Board of Education, to you and to the class, best.
Saffold. Paige Lillian Romanowski. Samantha Budden. Angela Touch. Callie R. Winters. Nicholas Calzacco. Ryan Reed. Olivia Talata. Olivia Josephine Sinnen. Jaden Robert Gonzalez. Paul E. Bobby III.